What's happening? Crypto fam, happy Monday. Good morning and welcome back to Love for Crypto. I'm Scott and it's a pleasure to have you here. I appreciate you taking the time out to consume the content, so thank you. Some interesting news, some very interesting news spotted over the weekend. Little bent top knot there, Scott. Straighten that up back, mate. Straighten that up. There we go. I don't know if anyone noticed it before the weekend, but I noticed it the weekend, and I know CryptoPunk Chris posted it on Saturday, or Sunday, sorry. I saw it at the night. I might start doing videos again at the weekend and breaking it exclusively as I see it, but we're a couple of days late on this, but oh well, broke on the 29th of August, baby. China is scared of crypto adoption. Is everybody scared of crypto adoption? Now, clearly, they're not scared of it as a whole. What I mean is that they're scared it's going to move too fast. The proof's in the pudding, guys. And when you're China and you're like, nah, we've got our digital currencies ready for testing, Jeeves. You know, we're rolling it out next week, I believe. Yes, we're doing it before the US. We're doing it before the UK. We're doing it before the European and African regions. And we're doing it before Australia. Obviously, this is not how Chinese people talk, but you get the picture. Buzzing the little bumblebee cocks off they was, that they'd be setting these tests up for the digital yuan. Yuan, I don't give a shit. The difference and the surprise, should I say, the surprise comes when it gathers attention. So they pull it down. What? The Chinese bank disables digital yuan wallet after soft launch draws wide attention. Why you don't want wide attention? Can you imagine launching a project and then being like, fuck, got too much attention? Like, I mean, imagine, like, chart me, like, what the fuck you... let me read one of these stories, because seriously, there's something going on fundamentally on the ground, on the top level here, ground level shit. They don't want widespread attention between certain people, not because of their CBDC that's going to trickle. Yeah, it's like buying dollars, isn't it? We're go and buy some fiat now. See how much it gains in 5 years. See how much. Go and buy some pound coins, and then wait and see what they're worth in dollars in 5 years. Yeah, or go and buy an appreciating asset. We'll set up an ISA, or go and set up trust fund, some shit. You know what I mean? It's a lot easier. So I think, on the back of DeFi, do they need the Internet of Value bridge assets and stuff like that? Do they need them to pump a little bit, I think, before they can do something like this? And don't get me wrong, some of the DeFi tokens have been pumping, mate. You know what I mean? But Chinese bank disables digital yuan wallet after soft launch draws wide attention, August 29th. Wolfie Zhao. Cheers for breaking this, bruh. Chinese brother from another mother. He's probably Japanese or some shit now, and it does proper shit all over it, but it's a story about China and his Wolfie Zhao. Zhao? Sounds Japanese, that. Shh. Right, let me stop waffling and carry on. A major bank quietly opened up a wallet service for China's central bank digital currency to public users, but quickly disabled it after the feature gained widespread attention. I'm dying for a statement in this. Really am. Around noon on Saturday local time, users of Chinese construction bank CCB, one of the big 4 state-owned commercial banks, started to notice that a central bank digital currency wallet feature was available inside the bank's mobile app. By searching digital currency in Chinese, users of that app could navigate to the digital Yuan wallet service and further activate it by registering with a mobile phone number associated with their bank accounts at CCB. It's unclear when CCB opened up the service, but news of the feature quickly spread. Saturday, among the Chinese cryptocurrency community and media, some users had managed to make small amounts of transactions by linking their CCB accounts with the wallet. However, the banking giant has now disabled the feature from public users. Searching for the same term inside CCB's mobile app now leads to a message that says this function is not yet officially available to the public. Please wait patiently. Interesting. Nonetheless, the brief availability of the wallet shows Chinese commercial bank has been working towards adoption of the Digital Yuan initiative, also known as the DCEP, which is led by the People's Bank of China. The wallet's interface seen by CoinDesk showed each user that had activated the service was assigned to a specific wallet ID, which could be used to make transactions between the wallet and users' CCB bank accounts. Interesting. There is the user, or the apparent user face. Yeah. Interesting. In addition, users could also send and receive digital yuan to each other by putting in either a unique wallet ID address or an associated mobile phone number. Under the direction of the People's Bank of China, the big four Chinese state-owned commercial banks have been developing their respective digital yuan wallets and running internal tests with selected users and merchants. So that's what happened. People who weren't really supposed to be on it got on it. It's like having an it's not, but it's a bit of an analogy. YouTube unlisted video. You can put a video on YouTube. It doesn't appear on YouTube, but it is on YouTube. It's not on your channel. It's not visible by other people or anything like that. But if you was to copy the link of that video and then give it to someone else, they could then find that video. But if then they share the link with someone else, everyone's going to find your video. So you could just like put one video on YouTube unlisted and be like, yo, bro, didn't put this video on, but it's only for you to see. Don't share it. Don't share that. And then they shared it all. Everyone, you're like, whoa. Do you know what I mean? So it's like the wallet set something up on the back end for people who knew to search this term. Oh, do you know if you can search that? Search that on there and you'll get access to digital yuan. Everyone's like, what? And before they know it, people in the bank's like, how we ended up with 10 million users, bro? We've got 100 million users. You know how many people's in China, mate? Wouldn't have took long. It remains to be seen when these banks will officially open up the services to the public and whether the wallets will enable more applications that use the digital currency. The People's Bank of China is also working with DIDI, Chuxing, and other internet-based services to apply digital yuan into more payment scenarios. Why they're scared of adoption of the digital currency is the bigger question. They're clearly scared of adoption, or should we say early mass adoption. It got mass attention. That the whole reason for it being pulled down, being given, is because it draws wide attention. Not the reason, but it's been stated and highlighted that it was only pulled, that it was only pulled down after drawing wide attention. Makes one wonder, would they still pulled it down if there was just a couple of people on it? Does this now give other central and commercial banks, does this now give them time to catch up? I saw this over the weekend and it really had me thinking. About when I did the video, and I've done many videos about it, adoption to maturity. Adoption's running up to 2023, 2025. Maturity is up to 2030, 2035, maybe even longer for some digital assets and projects. But I think it can happen a lot sooner. It can. But I don't feel they want it to. I think they've set a roadmap out for themselves and they're trying to stick to it. And when they release something, so on the roadmap, say like, they go, yeah, trial digital yuan there. Trial digital yuan there. And then 6 months after that, we'll get a few more people on it. And there's your plan. But then when you finally roll that little trial out, and you get widespread attention, and you're like, yo, this is going, whoa, we're getting too much attention. And if you have like the marketing manager, do you know the marketing manager's probably sat in his fucking in his office like that now. Like fucking what they're supposed to do. When the numbers are shit, they're threatening to sack me. When I do something that gets us widespread attention on a new project, you fucking pull it down. It is extremely crazy. It's crazy. Now, Chinese bank shuts public access to e-wallet for digital yuan. One of the 4 largest banks swiftly disabled its new soft launch for a digital yuan wallet after its quiet rollout got mass attention, according to CoinDesk. Users of the China Construction Bank began to notice the digital yuan feature added suddenly without fanfare to the mobile app. Users could search digital currency to find the app. Yeah, I've been through this, bro. From that point, users searching for the digital wallet would send messages saying this one. I honestly believe they put a little function on here. It was a little bit too easy to get on it, just like a YouTube unlisted video would be if that shared about. At first, no one would be able to see it, but then the more people who got the link, the more people can see it. And I guess the more people who found out you just had to search that and get access to the digital currency, then they did it, obviously. The brief trial run, however, accidental. It's an accidental trial run now. Is that what yours? Who's told you that? Who's told you that? Who's writing this shit? You can't just put that and not put quotes and shit. But the brief trial run, however accidental, maybe you should read the paragraph first, Scott, you weapon. But the brief trial run, however accidental, showed proof that CCB has been working towards much publicised digital currency at the state level. The project is known as the Digital Yuan Initiative, or the DCEP, and is held by China's. So the People's Bank of China has directed all 4 major banks to develop their own digital yuan wallets. It's unknown when they'll actually debut online, according to CoinDesk. Why are they scared of adoption? Why are they scared of mass attention? What's going on fundamentally? Is this to do with the manipulation, the way they're manipulating the altcoins down? They're manipulating the whole market down, letting some DeFi run like fuck. I mean, there's people seeing Yuan. You miss some boats sometimes. Do you know what I mean? Occasionally your mates go out and it ends up the best weekend ever and you didn't go. So what? Gives a shit. As long as you're going out next weekend and you can have a buzz yourself. Fuck it. We can't buy every asset, guys. There are gonna be some boats we miss. Regarding XRP, I don't know how people still question its utility. You can question certain aspects of Ripple, question what the XRPL can and can't do with smart contracts, question who's working on Codius. Spring and DeFi and what they're doing there. Question it all you want, but what you cannot question is the bridge asset functionality of XRP, its speed, its reliability. And it is a DeFi token because I control my XRP. Not in a custodial wallet. They're in non-custodial wallets attached directly to XRP. Yeah. There are people, anyone who stayed 15 minutes, getting a nice little let me actually go. Shit. XRP Dave. You tagged your videos well. But I hope you have, mate. XRP Dave. Good tag. Good tag.
Hi guys, it's Dave here. I've noticed a lot of people in the community are talking about the Flare token, and even with the gold.
I've noticed a lot of people too, Dave. In my inboxes, my direct messages, they're on comments to other videos. I saw one this morning because I've been in bed. Rayman 354, yo. In last night, he put, Scott, could you do a video on how to claim Spark tokens on Ledger? Cheers, keep up the good work. Well, mate, I was a little busy, didn't have time to do it, but my good mate Dave at XRP Dave, oh yes, he's on there. Get on there, subscribe to him, give it a cheeky like, give it a like, give it a watch. He's going to show, mainly Ledger, because the Zoom one's easy. So if you've not claimed your Spark tokens, or you're not set up to claim your Spark tokens, we can Google or YouTube XRP Dave guide on preparing your Spark token, preparing for your Spark tokens at the Flare network, mainly Ledger, and you will see the tutorial. Working Money channel also has one. XRP Dave is going to look at some technical tutorials that he feels people should know about. So I think like if it's something he feels like everyone should be able to do and most people can't do it, and then the content's lacking out there for an actual layman's tutorial that can not only break it down as not only show you how to do it, but break it down in explaining what you've just done so you actually understand it. So you're not walking away like, oh, what the fuck I just did, mate, but I think it's set up. Do you know what I mean? So get on XRP Dave, guys, and don't come moaning in 6 months if you're like, well, I didn't know how to do Spark. Scott didn't tell us. Well, I told you to go and see Dave. So it's just as good as me telling you, innit? Yeah. Don't miss out. Don't miss out. Don't miss out. Mike Crowley's got a comment here, actually. Looking forward to DLTCON to ask a few community members questions about the Flare network, because I'm not up to date with Flare and I'm still on the sidelines, and I'm not sure if I'm losing the rights to my XRP, as I have a stable coin that's pegged to my XRP. Yeah, I think you're overthinking it, Mike. I think you're overthinking it. Have you got a DLTCON? You got a DLTCON profile pic on YouTube, bruh? Mate. It's the Vanguard. It's the Vanguard presentation. Mate, you're not losing the rights to your XRP. It's an airdrop, bro. It's free tokens, airdrop. Maybe Google Spark airdrop, any of it airdrop, and have a little ganders about the airdrops. A lot of people don't like him, don't trust him and stuff like that, but it's legitimately it's people saying like it's a distribution method at the end of the day. We've created a token at the moment, and while we're discussing like testing phases and stuff like that to what to do with it, and It's actually not easy coming up with a distribution strategy. Do you know when you want to distribute a token between a community that ends up on a platform that's owned and maintained and run by the community and everyone has equal share, not equal share of the tokens, you get what you end up with, but an equal voting share of the main works right. So I don't know what has to be done. Someone needs to make a mobile phone that can be a validator in a network, or something can be a node in a network, and then you'll have multi-node phones, you know what I mean? What's going to go on there? I honestly think, right, that's what true maturity and mass adoption's waiting for. You know, the internet was kind of waiting for the smartphone to come along and just blow it up, blow email and the transfer of data and information up. It was just going to blow consumption and the YouTube and watching videos up. It was dead. It was blowing social media up, made the world extremely small. I can FaceTime the other side of the world now and actually see someone else's face who's fucking 15,000 miles away or some shit. Absolutely unbelievable. And I actually do think now, I'm starting to think that this is going to adapt into a node, validate a node, especially when it comes to voting through democracy, smart contracts through your IDs. Is he allowed on the plane? Is everyone happy this cunt comes on the plane? No, we're not. You're not coming on the plane, bro, because people on the plane don't want you on the plane. So fuck off. Do you know what I mean? And talk about, when I go deep like that to the future and that, it makes me wonder if we're ever going to if we're ever going to agree on a consensus and a way it will be governed and regulated in the future. They've scared people into feeling like they still need to be ruled at the moment, so it's going to be interesting to see if they can snap out of that. How many people are going to wake up over the next 5 years? Hopefully it's billions and billions and billions and billions. Anyway, I don't want anyone coming in my comments now, giving it all the, but Scott, but Scott, no, shh. They give a soft launch of the Yuan, the Chinese Yuan. My mouth don't want to say that. Yuan. Give a soft launch, drew wide attention. Your project, your brand new project, new monetary system, and because it gets too much attention, you pull it down. That don't make sense to me. And like I say, can you imagine that in a company? And a market research guy is just going to be like, I'm sorry, Jim, but there's no such thing as too much attention. You're just wrong. Something's going on, right? Because it's not right. It's not how you market your project. You fucking dickhead. Do you know what I mean? Like, would you just picture like market research guy thinking like too much attention? Oh, I didn't teach us this one. Teach us this in uni, do you? Too much attention. God, if that was a fucking robot marketing, it'd be fucking glitching like fuck. Request? Not understood. Request? Not understood. Request? What else could it be except for being scared of it mooning too soon, mooning at the wrong time, mooning when they're not ready? What other explanation is there to introduce? People's talking digital Cold Wars. Don't fucking use terms like that. Yeah? And then act like they're stopping nukes mid-air. If they was at war, it's fucking war. I like to use war with everything. Oh, little fucking war on terror. got a war on this, got a war on pandemic, got a war on, like, a war against the vegans, got a war on BLM, we got a war on that, we got a war on that, we got a war, fucking war. Like, chill your beans, bruh. Shit. But honestly, like, what other logical explanation is there to digital warfare they're talking about and being the first to this and the first to that, and whoever goes first is going to have the biggest economy by 2030, US needs to hurry up or China's going to leave them behind. Well, China nearly did leave you behind, mate, and then they shit the pants and pulled the fucking thing off. Oh, you tell me what the hell's going on. China legitimately didn't just take pole. They didn't just take pole. The fucking car took off before anyone else did. Everyone else is like, ah, what the fuck are we racing already? What are you doing? I'm surprised if the World Bank's like, bruh, it's not a level playing. You get the foot back to that starting line. You all go at the same time. You're all going at the same time. I don't know what's happening. I'm speculating, but it's interesting. China scared of CBDC taking off too soon. China scared of crypto taking off too soon. Either way, you logically explain why you pump a project and you say, oh, we're doing the digital yuan soon, we're doing this soon, we're doing that soon, we're doing that soon, and then they do it and it gets too much attention and they pull it. You logically explain that to me in the comments, please, because I don't understand why you do that. Like looking, like, can you imagine running an ad for you, like, and it's like, shit, you better pull that ad, it's got too many people seeing it. I'm flabbergasted, whatever they call it, like, seriously. And on that note, I'm going to finish my brew and have a wake and bake, so I can actually think a little bit about it. Carver DeFi, I might actually do a second video, so keep your eyes out on that. It might come early this afternoon or something, so stay tuned. We need to start making more content, don't we? Keep us up to date on all the little niggly news. Invest in yourself, invest in your hobbies, invest in the internet of value. Live long and orderly. Let it go. Can you do ventriloquism? Can you do ventriloquism and talk without moving your lips? Because if you can talk without moving your lips, you're halfway to be able to do any kind of accent you actually want, because you're talking with only moving your tongue. You're talking with only moving your tongue, eh? Sorry. Happy Monday, guys. Enjoy your week. Wishing health and happiness to you and yours. We love crypto. We love IoV. We love CBDCs when they finally come, because they're innovation, baby. We love you. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.